Hey, MuttMutt Outdoors here, and I'm at the local lake. I came out here because I want to tell you something, and I want to ask for your help. I hope you watch this all the way through. I hope that you're passionate about something in your life and that you get to do that. And I want to talk about my passion and my goal. I want to do a dive master internship, and I want to take and start training people to dive. Not only do I want to do that, I want to do it for free. I want to take people who would never normally be able to dive, and I want to take them out, and I want to teach them to dive. I want to go over everything, and I want to give that away. I constantly see where people on YouTube make it great, make it big, and they're building great big huge houses, and oh yeah, they're recording video and they're putting out content on their houses that they're building and their shops and everything else. I want to do more than that. I want to take and get people in the water, get them out there doing something that is gorgeous, that is amazing. I love diving. I started diving not too long after my wife passed away, and it was something that really helped me. And believe me, I'm wounded. I'm a wounded person. I've been through a lot. I have been through more things you can imagine. And this is one thing that I really truly love. My ultimate goal is kind of like the movie Patch Adams. In that movie, Patch Adams took and created a hospital so that other people could go there and get free help, and people could come in and volunteer. And that's my ultimate goal. I would love to take and have a place that has facilities for people to live temporarily, to come in and learn to dive, and to take and help other people learn to dive as well. And I want to give it all away for free. 100%. I don't want anybody to pay a dime. I think information should be free to exchange, but there's costs associated with it. All dive agencies, they charge for that type of stuff, and I can't afford to do that. I can't afford out of my pocket to hardly even do a lot of the stuff that I do. I've never been rich. I found a place where I can do my dive master internship. It's not super expensive as far as all that goes. I've been there before. I've dove there before. The place is gorgeous, and I think they fit my mindset. And I want to go do it. But I need your help. I don't have the money. It's not cheap. It's not cheap doing all this stuff. I have to have insurance, and then I have to have gear insurance, and then I have to have the materials to teach the other people, and I have to have the equipment to teach other people, and I have to pay for air fills, and I have to pay for their training requirement stuff. I have to do all that. And I want to use YouTube as a platform to do it. I want to take the income that I would receive from YouTube, and I want to turn around and I want to pay for dives for other people and give it away. I want to teach other people to become open water divers. I want to be able to make them take and go out and see the world. I love being in the water. At the local diving hole, I went over there and I found some sunglasses. And I found an Apple Watch. And I just took it and I said, here, give it to whoever. And I told him, if somebody loses something, look me up. I can't afford to go out and take and pay to do all this stuff. I can't, but I will do the look for free. If they take and they cover my air fill, and they cover my fuel and everything, I'm happy. I'm happy being in the water. I would love to be able to go all kinds of different places and clean trash out of the water. And I would love to be able to take cars out of all the water. I want to clean it up. I want to make the world a better place. I'm constantly saying do good things. This is something good that I can do. It's something that I'm good at. It's something that I'm passionate about. I love being in the water. I absolutely love it. And I recently got to take and teach my girlfriend how to back float. And she was terrified, clenching her fists up tight. And after a couple of little sessions, the first one was really rough. There was waves and everything else. The next one was much calmer water. And she was zen. She laid back and she was just floating around. And she had a good time. She didn't know how to swim. And even if it's just a little bit, getting her to be able to float and everything, it made me feel amazing. I was able to take and put my cylinder on and take and go in the water and swim around and come up and check on her, and she was fine. She was great. It was amazing. I want to take that further. I want people that want to learn to dive but can't afford it. I want to make it to where they can. I want to create an army of people who are willing to go out there and do good things. I know every single person that I train will not be able to take and go out and just clean up trash wherever, whenever. It's not for everybody. But even if all they do is blue water diving, it puts people out there who can act as good stewards to the oceans. Are you going to help me? That's the question. I really, truly hope that you watch this whole thing through. Hit the like, hit the subscribe, and share it. Share it with others. That's the biggest thing that you can do to help me. If this channel grows and it gets to the point where it's able to cover all this stuff, that's what I want to do. I want to sit down with somebody who, normally wouldn't be able to dive. And I want to take and I want to record an interview with them, and I want to ask them, why do they want to dive? What do they want to do? What do they expect out of it? And I want to post it here on YouTube. I want to take these people. My goal is 100 per year. 100 people per year. To take them from not being able to dive to having their certification card, so that they can go out to places and they can rent a cylinder and they can rent some gear and they can take and they can get out there and they can get in the water. And they can take and help other people be passionate about it and get them in the water. Yes, there's going to be people that don't want to, and that's fine. But if I do a little bit of this, just a little bit, and make everybody's lives that I touch a little bit better, it's going to expand. It's going to grow. That's what we need right now. We need to expand. We need to grow. We need to take and make things better for people. There's people out there with billions of dollars sitting in the bank, and they make money. Yeah, great, okay. But when is enough enough? Enough for me is to be able to do this and give it away. Make a few bucks, be able to cover my expenses, and that's it. I don't want $1 million in the bank. I don't even want to be in front of the camera like this. I don't, honestly. I'm a person, I like the behind the scenes work. I like setting things up. If I was pulling cars out of the river or out of a lake or something of that nature, I would love to do the rigging. Taking and setting everything up and making sure that it's correct and secure and all that. That's what I would love to do. It's, just not something I can do right now. Again, I'm always going to be limited with money. But if this channel grows, it can make that. It can make it much, much more. Ultimately, I would love to have a facility set up so that I could take and have divers who are certified come out and help teach others. Dive masters to come out and take and volunteer a week of their time to train other people at a facility where everything is free. I would love to have an area where we could do deep dives up to 60 feet deep. That's an ultimate goal. I don't think that will happen. I can teach you to dive and do most of your skills in a little pool 4 foot deep. I really truly believe I can. More depth is more useful, but I don't have to have a huge pool. I only need something that's 10 foot by 10 foot and 8 feet deep. It's not huge. I can teach anybody to dive in that. Anybody. But I got to get there, and that's where I need your help. And I'm going to say that over and over again. I need your help. And it's hard for me to say that. I don't like asking for help. I try and do anything and everything I can on my own. I truly believe in DIY. I believe in learning how to do things and taking and getting out there and doing it. Scuba diving is one of those things that I think is amazing. I've seen videos all my life of underwater stuff, and I never thought I'd be able to do it. And it took my wife dying and having a little bit of extra cash in my hand to walk in a shop to be able to learn. It was a life-changing event, and my life is always going to be different after that. I want to make it different again. If I train 100 people a year, and I can do that for free, then what I want to do at the end of the year is I want to take my top 10 students for the year, and I want to record videos with them, and I want to sit down, and I want to put it to you, the top 3, to take and give an advanced open water course for free. I want to give them the ultimate trip that they can have, learning it. I want to take them to places like Jamaica, to Roatan, to Cozumel, and I want to train them how to dive even better. I want to get them out into the world. If I train 1,000 people, and this channel is growing enough, I want to give away dive internships. I want to give it all away. I don't need millions of dollars in the bank. I don't need great big huge houses. I don't need nice fancy cars. I don't need private jets. My initial goal after I have a dive master internship done and I have the ability to train people is I'm going to post for people to volunteer their pool at their home and go out and train people in their pool for the basics. And then take and go to a local lake and take and dive down with my students and get them certified. 100% ready to go with no costs to them at all. I think that is the best way possible to get people out there, to get them diving and get them passionate about something. It takes you to get me there. I will never, on my own, have that type of money. Never. Dive Master internship on its own is about $5,000 to $8,000. It's not cheap. But that's what I want to do. And that takes me from my current level, which is rescue certification, and that takes me through and puts me as a master scuba diver trainer. That means at the end of the year, if my channel has done well, after the first year, I can take my top 3 students to someplace like Roatan, or to someplace like Jamaica, or someplace like Cozumel, or Antigua, or any of these other places. Are you going to help me do it? That's the question. Are you going to like? Are you going to subscribe? Are you going to help me? Because I don't know what else to do. I know my videos aren't great. I know a lot of my dive videos are not great. I'd like to make them better too. But that comes later on. And I think that taking other people out and showing them how to dive and getting them out there in pairs and doing cleanup together, going out to a local lake where it's not completely murky water, and going down and finding trash and pulling it out of the water as a group, I think we can do great things. I think we can take and make people see what we need to do to make things better. And it starts right here, right now for me. Are you going to help me? You know? Will I accept donations for it? Yeah, absolutely. You know? You can earmark it. If there's somebody in particular, once I have my dive master internship done, who you know who deserves to be able to learn how to dive, send them to me. There's going to be a waiting list, I can guarantee. If I said right here, right now, that I'm going to start opening up the waiting list, there'd be 1,000 people in line to do it. Are you going to help me do it? Are you going to take and subscribe? Are you going to like? Are you going to share it? Are you going to tell other people about my goal? Are you going to tell them what I want to do? It's up to you, 100%. I don't know what else to say. My gear is used. It was cheap. I've got a pocket here that's frayed. And it's fine. I got somebody that I know that has a used BCD that I can get for about $300. I don't mind getting stuff used. I figure a lot of my equipment is going to be used, including the stuff that I use for students. But if I take them from not knowing how to dive to being able to dive, and then get them out there doing things together and having fun and enjoying it and seeing what it can be and help bring you guys into it as well, I think it's going to be an amazing thing. If this happens, if this really does, and I truly do hope it does, I'm going to document things along the way. When I go to my Dive Master course and it's paid off and I've got everything that I need to be able to go down there, I'm taking you along with me. I'm going to record videos when I can, where I can. Talk about the things that I've done throughout the day or the week or the month or whatever it ends up being, when I can take and get it posted. Tell you about the interesting things that I learned and some of the things that is kind of like, boy, this was really boring. And I want to take you along for the journey to do that. And then I want to take you along for the journey to see these people learning for free. And I want to take you along for the journey while I take them out to places to get a little bit of trash cleaned out of the water. And for those people that I can take and do the advanced open water course, I want to take you along to Jamaica or Roatan or Cozumel or Antigua or St. Lucia or wherever I end up. I want to make other people's lives better. And diving, I think, is a way that I can really, truly do it. Will you help me? Please? Please. Please. I'll say it 1,000,000 times if I have to. Please, help me. Help me take a life where I have had pain and suffering and turn it into something that can be good, so that I can take and teach other people something good. Are you going to help me? That's the question. Because I want to get out there and do good things. And I hope that you do as well. Okay? I just want to do good things. Are you going to help me? The ball's in your court, so to speak. I love diving. I love being in the water. I hate that I didn't get to do it until I was over 40. But I want to make other people's lives better. And I think I know one of the first kids that I'm going to help. Little boy was asking me questions about my dive gear and asking different things. And he's kind of like me. He's very smart. I think he'd be a perfect first candidate because, honestly, I don't think he would ever be able to learn on his own. And I don't care about the age. I will take and train children, and I will train adults. I don't care about income, but I am looking primarily to help people who would never be able to afford it. And if things take off to the point that I hope they will, where I have a center where I can do the training there and take and do other things and bring all walks of life in for the people who are low income, I would love to be able to provide basic dive gear for every single one of them. Again, ultimate goal. Not only take somebody who doesn't know how to dive and provide them with their own BCD and regulator, mask, fins, snorkel, dive computer, and get them the ability to go out there and do good things. Are you going to do good things with me? I hope so. I really, truly do. Anyway, I can't think of anything else that I really want to say. I have this goal, and it's something that I really want to do, and something that I need help to do. I can't afford to do it myself. I'm not a millionaire. If I was to win the lottery tomorrow, I would be starting to do this. I would be breaking ground on a dive center within a month. I really, truly would. And as soon as the dive center was completed, if I had won the lottery, I would be having students in that door within a week of it opening. And we would be taking and doing the dives, and we would be doing the training, and we would be going through and making sure that they are safe and conscientious divers, ready to get out there and do good things. But I don't have that. What I do have is I have a YouTube channel. I go by MuttMutt Outdoors for one real reason. I have always been a mutt. I have never been accepted. In my family, I've never been accepted with a lot of things. But I'm extremely smart. Extremely. And I don't like to brag. I don't like to say it. But this is something that I can do. I think this is the best thing that I can do with my hands and my mind. Let's get me out there. Okay? Let's do good things together. I'm willing to take you on the journey if you're willing to help me get there. Okay? Please, help me get there. Anyway, I think that's it. I'm out of here. Please, like, subscribe, Go watch some videos. Go over to your mom's phone and say, hey, I need to play some videos on your phone. Go grab your dad's phone or your brother's phone or your uncle's phone. Go to school. Go wherever. While you're at work, sit down at a work computer and pull up my videos and take and start playing them. I'm going to monetize my channel, and that's something I really don't want to do. But if I do that, you are directly helping me by watching those videos. And you are going to help me use Google and YouTube to pay for somebody to do this. Are you going to do it? I hope so. Anyway, I'm MuttMutt Outdoors. MuttMutt. This is my outdoors channel. Please get out there and do something good for somebody else. Please do good things. That's all I want to do. I want to do good things, and I want to take and get others in the water. I want to take this further. You can help me do it. All right? Yep. Little ant. Alrighty. So, I'm out of here. Thank you very much. Thank you for your time. Again, like, subscribe, get it out there, share it, do everything you can, get some views, get some hours, get some time, and let's make this something. This is my goal. This is my dream. How many people do you have out there that are saying they want to learn something to give that knowledge away? I don't know. Not many. But not only do I want to give them the knowledge away, I want to ultimately make it so that their cost is nothing. And every person that I can train, I will. And if that requires that I have to take on more people to be able to take and have them there to train as well, I'm going to do it. If I have the money on this channel, I'm going to make it happen. That is one thing that you can take to the bank. I'm not going to take and turn around and roll this into my own private investment and money. I'm going to make other people's lives better. Again, that's the best I can do. The ball is in your court. Are you going to help me? Let's see. Let's find out. Anyway, I'm out of here. Take it easy. Have a good day. Do good things. All right? Bye.